Fool, I prefer the better things. Dudes with no money act like money isn't everything. I'm having a good time. They just trying to ruin it. Shout out to the fact that I'm the youngest bull doing this. Bring it on in. Bring it on in, guys. Guys, listen. We're back with another banger. Listen, hey, guys, we have had a lot of information bust over these last couple of days. As everybody heard, we have a new lawsuit that's coming in. Hopefully, this is something that can stall this conversion. We're not sure yet. That's all in the air. But one thing I can say is that this lawsuit is a lot less floozy than that last attempt by Allegheny. So, like I said, if this can stall, we actually cooking with some grease if they can get this thing to slide in. But like I said, that's what we're up in the air with. But on the other side of it, we're sitting at all-time highs for threshold securities, which is still rolling, good to see. But also, that cost of borrow is snatched up there again, guys. Up there against all-time highs for cost of borrow. We're going to cover all that. But first, let's kick down with a little video with our favorite, Charles Payne, giving us a little talk about the current state of the economy as far as how people are feeling with the dollars. I'm seeing a lot of more Instagram videos. I was in the comments on one of them, homeless single mother, like that was a flex, but I'm seeing a lot more of these videos popping up, a lot more of these people breaking down and, that thought they had it, especially in this middle class that are kind of getting smashed down as they're starting to realize what we've been screaming. The greatest generational wealth transfer underway. That dollar is only monopoly money, and as soon as people start to realize it's monopoly money is when that value starts to sway, which is why we so heavily on that crypto, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Bitcoin, Ethereum, guys. Play with it if you want to, but like I said, the time is now to be making those investments, grabbing those banger companies. We're going to cover over our Tesla stock, which is currently in a little dip, not really correlated with the company, but like I said, our divergence. And a little bit of look at our Nvidia, but let's get down to it so it's ain't a 50-minute video. Let's get down to it. Yeah.
All right, so everyone knows I give millennials and Gen Z a hard time, but today I will admit they do have some legitimate gripes. But then again, these gripes I think all Americans share. Nothing is cheap anymore. Earlier this year there was an article in BuzzFeed that pointed out 12 things that used to be normal and now they're luxuries, like eating out, disagreeing and not being ostracized, calling a business and actually talking to a real person. Yeah. Unbiased news, medicine, hotel prices, check bags, sport games, vehicle rentals, and a gallon of gas. Of course, nonstop flights, forget about it. And that everything today is a collector's item. Now, I have to say, a lot of this is the culture of YOLO. You only live once, FOMO, fear of missing out. Young adults acting like there's no tomorrow. So guess what? Put off travel. You can't eat out every night, and if you don't eat out, order in. Come on, forget about it. As far as everything else is, stop ignoring, your friends, and if you have the disagreement with them, so what? Stay friends, right? But there are things that are out of your control right now. Some major breaking news this morning. We will no longer have any new rides, any new whips in America priced under $20,000. That's right. Mitsubishi pulling the Mirage. Now, it started at 17 grand. But to be honest with you, right, no one was buying it anyway, right? You wouldn't have bought one of those things to save your life. Too bad, because now you will have to settle for a hoopty. And for those who aren't familiar, the Urban Dictionary describes it as a cheap, broken down ride. It can be any size, make or model, but it must be embarrassing to drive for some reason. Now, the good news, you can tell your friends it's a collector's item. Housing, of course, also too expensive. In fact, this is the most unaffordable the housing market has ever been. But I got good news for you there, too. It's going to change in 3 ways. If home prices come down 41%, your income goes up 61%, or mortgages drop 4.3 percentage points. Okay, I'll be honest with you. That ain't happening no time soon. So you can stay with mom and dad, or you can form a new household. That's right. I know.
And guys, this is what we're all doing this for. I have a lot of my friends that are jumping on AB, that I'm getting into investments. A lot of my lady friends that are getting investments, because people starting to realize I've been heavily in this and got serious about this shortly after college. I realized Foursquare life, where I came out of doing sales, making high income, but it was still like, I was like, it doesn't matter. As I make more money, my cost of living goes up, and it's still that constant thing of where it's like, if I'm not there, it's only a certain amount of months that can go in this lifestyle before you have to go back or that you're dead broke again. This is a crazy situation to be in if you're not preparing for it. And for those that I call ham and eggers, which are just kind of waking up and just at the flows of the market and not really understanding what's going on, not really aware of the politics that are going on, not really preparing for the future, which are a lot of people in my generation, which are hitting 30 now. You're starting to look around. It's like people looking up at me, and I'm like, hey, all you had to do was stick with some consistency. But my little brother's generation, oh my, hey, 99% of them are toast to strudels, which is why I'm coming to say there is a big shift that's going to come. This gap between the haves and the have-nots is occurring, and it will not be closed again. The time is now. I can't. Hey,
gut it out, folks. You know, I like the latter because it will force you to ditch all of those apps, all of those online subscriptions, all of that ordering in. You'll learn how to cook, right? Yeah, you'll probably have to work 2 jobs, but get this. While you're doing that, right, along with skipping those trips, you're going to bring down airfare prices. If you stop traveling every Friday when you tell your boss you're working at home, air prices are going to go down. And if you got to have the latest condo, sooner or later, home builders are going to start making affordable houses. You know, here's the thing. At some point, if young adults will sacrifice just long enough, not, you know, maybe a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, if you stop spending all your money on all these things that are so expensive.
Hey, I'm doing my part, baby. Hey, listen, my city is my jungle. Like I said, my bars are next door. Hey, we go out there, $5 cup of go in that thing, ball off on a young lady with $20. Ooh, 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 close it out. But like I said, hey, I still see all the people at my age bracket that are trying to keep up with the Johnsons, that are trying to have this look like they got it going on, which when I go back and look at stats, where 10% of America makes above $100,000 a year, you need $70,000 a year to be above the poverty line. I'm saying, oh no, this is all caperage. And now we're starting to get to that point of where there's a point where that cap starts to end. You start getting your 30s, early 30s, you start to be able to see, it's like, okay, hey, you still live with your mama, huh? Okay, all right. Hey, the time is now. This is for everybody, old, young, all of our new viewers, people that have been here from day one, people that are coming in. Listen, we keep preaching the same thing. Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum. This is a generational wealth creating venture. This is not a quick thing. It's not a fast thing. It's a long thing. But like I said, it keeps you above those waves. When you got that money that's stacked in the account, I don't feel it the same way as people that's out here. Oh yeah, I had to eat ramen. Hey, I had to eat ramen in a long time, but that's just because I didn't like the feeling of when I did. That's what sparked me off from getting my investment thing kicking off.
It's called supply and demand. Stop demanding it. Let the supply come down, and you'll wake up one day and you'll be able to have an affordable house, and you'll have life skills. You'll actually be able to go in the house and cook up a meal that
I don't know about the affordable.
Enjoy.
You're going to have to get that paper.
Line, folks, the ball is in your court.
Oh, good, Charles. Hey, we like that. That felt a little bit motivational, but I'm just keeping it $1.50 with y'all guys. Listen. Hey, inflation's supposed to be slowing. I get all that blase, but like I said, prices never come back down. You just get used to them. So the question is, you can either work harder, which doesn't ultimately get you more pay, or you can work smarter. I take my money, turn that money into more money through the passive investment cycle, through cryptos, through stock, next venture, real estate, right? But there's no way that I'm going to sit up and say, yeah, I want to have 17 jobs. I'm not about to do that. Sell your soul for something that's a dollar that's worth nothing. We got us a good video by a guy named Oliver Anthony, who's going to sum it up. But like I said, the wealth transfer is very much occurring now, but you're starting to get a lot of people that are starting to realize that this dollar isn't anything. And I don't know if anybody's watching all that crazy stuff happen in Chicago and San Francisco, people just broad day smashing and grabbing and all that from this new generation. They don't have that hustle, nor are they going to fall into that, which again, you know, we're like, hey, these guys are thugs. But after a while, you sort of be saying, well, no, the government has essentially made it almost impossible to kickstart yourself, especially as these young generations, as they didn't have the same teaching in schools. There is no skill set. There is no push. You got all these crazy agendas. You can, I identify as an attack helicopter. All this is in the head, while also at the same time, inflation is going up, the dollar's going down, and then the cost to do anything is getting absurd. That's something crazy to assume. And like I said, I've always been above that wave, and I'm staying above that wave. And that's what we're doing here, guys. Let's double tap down and make this a quick one. Looking at our AMC stock today, we're up 190 basis points. Ended up falling back down about 147 basis points to close off around 369. Still above where, let me see where the pre-market was. Let me see. Yeah, we basically ended flat, which is crazy because AMC was up about 4%. Ape also did the same thing. Like I said, I have positions in both of these currently as of right now. With this new lawsuit that's coming in, like I said, I'm playing arbitrage. But like I said, this lawsuit comes through, I'm dumping those apes and I'm just taking that money and stacking that on the AMC. If this goes how we hope it to go. There's a stall out or a halt on this conversion due to this lawsuit. Like I said, this lawsuit is coming with a lot more fire than that last one. I read over a couple of notes and I was like, okay. Now we're talking. That's why I was like, we could have done a better lawsuit than Allegheny. That's how I know those are plans. That's how I know that somebody, that was all an orchestrated thing, because what they were talking about was nonsensical. But put it on through. Ape is closed up 47 basis points and is down 142 basis points, basically closing off. Let me see here. Yeah, lower than where it started. Well, I don't know. Let me see here. Where do we open up at? Oh, this is the 1 hour. That's why it's looking so hard to tell. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know Ape hit $2.20 today. So, yeah, we kind of opened up. Yeah, basically, it's closed lower than we opened up, which is, again, another, it alludes to something bigger, guys. Like I said, if it was all in the books, just like when I picked up that Ape for the arbitrage, the fact that this price didn't continue to climb and actually started going down lets me know that the market makers and hedge funds are not buying in frivolously to this Ape. It's like, even though that conversion was approved, which we all know they have this information before us, have uncertainty about what's going on. Like I said, I got to figure out the guy's name that brought up a lawsuit, but like I said, this guy's our hero. Now put it on through. Bingler Dingler, 0 shares available, guys. Coming down further, cost of borrow is skyrocketing again. As y'all can see, 921, 879, guys. We're going back up towards that 1,000% cost of borrow on these shares, and the average is actually above that 1,000 mark. Let's pull on through. I just want to see something quick as well. 64.6% short interest. A short and dark pool. Guys, 37th day on the threshold securities list. Hey, if somebody can, go in the comments and tell me how long was GME on the threshold security list. And then also, I hope everybody knows, this can't continue. Like, there's too many eyes getting on this. 37 days on the threshold security list. Cost of borrow rising, shares zero. They have the conversion, but now we have this lawsuit raised up again, guys. If this lawsuit stalls this conversion, it's over with. I'm telling you. If this lawsuit stalls this conversion, it's over with. AMC's off. If this lawsuit, hear me out now. If this lawsuit can stall this conversion, it's over with. I'm telling you now. Put it on through. Estimated shortage has come back up at 28.2%. Utilization at 83.56%. Days to cover 7.71. If I'm not mistaken, I think that it ended up closing off somewhere around 8 something. But as of right now, we're going to take the figures of 7.71 on the days to cover, with free float being 40.41, with shares above that 199 million. We're sitting at 208 million shares on loan, which again breaks the numbers apart with what they're trying to say, that we own, institution owns, and then it's supposed to be available. Putting on through, cost borrow average at 970.64%, cost borrow max at 1,003, guys. I want it right here, and I want it on fire. Keep it pushing, keep it boiling. Like I said, things about to get a little zesty. We're keeping our eyes tuned to it, but let's put on through down here. This is about our Tesla stock. Let me go before we get to that. All right, yeah, all right, here we go. And then I can say I love this girl. Listen, as a matter of fact, all right, I'm already following her because this lady gave us the play-by-play of the court hearing last time. And like I said, we're not going to read through each one of them. We're going to tune in. If we get this converged, if we get this hope, we're going to tune in to her because like I said, she gives a good play-by-play, which we can kind of decipher through. But basically just coming down, let's see here. What was it? It was here. Oh, yeah. This was what I keyed in on. 9X, and this is Markets with May. Y'all should go follow. Like I said, she gives a follow-up minute by minute on basically those court hearings and everything like that, which is what was great because like I said, last time up to 4,000 people could even tune in. And then they tried to say that you couldn't record it. All right, let's do this. And then just to give you a sense for how much more professional this document is versus the AMC lawsuit, item 5661 defines precisely why his lawsuit is fit to be both class action and that he is fit to bring it on behalf of the shareholders in contrast. So guys, the guy is bringing on a class action suing from Ape standpoint, but like I said, this is he's broken it down pivot by pivot of why not only the class action, but also that he's on the behalf of shareholders. Like I said, guys, hey, this right here, if you're talking about a drama, there is no drama like this AMC drama, but like here we are again. But this time, I think that we've actually got us a lawsuit by an actual retail investor. And then also, he seems competent, not the whatever we want to call it, Al Haney case. Like I said, guys, that was planted. We don't have proof of it. And like I said, that's just my personal opinion. But that was not, after reading what they were arguing about and what they were saying, I was like, they didn't talk about anything. And then the lawyers trying to get $100 million for being trolled. I said, all right, that has nothing to do with it. But like I said, I'm going to put the link up to this young lady's I don't know how old she might be, but we just can call a young lady, just be right with her. Twitter, so that everybody can go and kind of view that and kind of get a follow-up. She has a step-by-step, basically, of what they're breaking down in contrast. But like I said, we're all sitting on a pivot. My whole thing is I'm not getting too excited. Don't get me wrong. When I saw it, I was like, there's still life. There's still life. Because we were sitting on that beep, beep, beep. Hey, that thing was about to get ready to flatline, guys. Like I told y'all, that conversion, everybody has a different spin and we respect everybody, but I'm just telling you that conversion will be the end of a MOASS as we know it. I just got to keep the buck 50 with it. I ain't going to lie to you. But like I said, here we are. Somebody just hit us with a shot of that adrenaline. Eyes just open back up. All right, we're back in this thing. Put it on through. Looking at our Tesla stock, guys, let's put it on down here. As I told y'all, that 225 support. Put it on down. Once we broke for at 250, we could be ranged to anywhere as far as going down these supports. Our support level was at 225, currently sitting below 225 at 223. Again, none of the current sell-off has any correlation with price. Tesla just let out news that they're about to get ready to push out their Model either Y or Model 3 in China, plus just hit price cuts again in China as far as reducing the price down about $7,000, $9,000 more dollars in the Chinese market, igniting a price battle again. All this good news, all standings great, but yet the stock is selling off. This is the time I keep screaming, guys. Dollar cost average, nothing's correlating. And this is best put here. The disconnect between the Tesla stock and the company has never been bigger. Even the mainstream media is pushing great news, yet the stock is getting pummeled. Biggest buying opportunity I've ever seen in 33 years in the market. And then there's another guy down here, Andreas W. Flingler. It's absolutely ridiculous how the stock disconnects to the company. Sometimes I'm asking myself, could the majority of people really be that blind not to see that this company will be the biggest in the world? It's so apparently, I guess you're trying to say apparent, that they will be successful in ways nobody is able to imagine at this time. He banged it on the head. But like I said, guys, do what you want to. You have your long terms, and then I have a different portfolio for my short term. This is just how I do it. Short term, swing terms. Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Intel. These are in my long-term bank, and especially I'm heavy Tesla, heavy Nvidia, heavy Apple. These companies are the heavy Microsoft. These companies are the game changer of the future. If you can't see it, nobody can make you see it. Just like nobody can make you see XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XLM, HBAR, XDC, Pepe. No, hey, don't come joining that. Listen, that's just the meme coin thing. Hey, if you like to play with your little memes, Pepe, Sheeb, etc., etc. But that's in another basket. That's not even it. Like, that was a joke. People, bring it back together. But like I said, guys, do what you want to. The time is now. Catch it while you can, because like I said, once the realization is set of what's going on, don't say nobody try to enlighten you. And this was just me bringing in a little snippet here. Basically what they're saying, made a second round of price cuts in China, further fueling concerns the car maker is reigniting a price battle. Remember how over here they decimated everybody else. All right, let's read up right here. The company reduced the price of the Model S sedan, Model X sports utility vehicle inventory by as much as 70,000 yuan, which is 9,600 from 754,900 yuan to 836. And 836,000 yuan. That's what they said they're bringing it down from, respectively, according to a statement published by the official WeChat account on Wednesday. One thing I can say is if you go to China, I don't like how many commas they throw in front of their numbers. Yeah, you seem rich over there. I got a million yuan. Now, hey, again, their economy is worse than ours, which is why I say, while they are gaslighting, pushing this thing to oblivion, understand the American dollar is going to be a standard for a little while longer. But understand, guys, the time is now. You can hold on to that little monopoly money as long as you want to. But like I said, you end up getting burned with it if you're not trying to put that into investments. The name of this game is get the cash, mash it up as much as you can, put it in the assets, put it in the investments, quick, real estate. Make it worth something now. Because like I said, when that switch happens and everybody realizes it's going to be too late. It's occurring now. You're seeing the stress that occurring in the market. People are getting used to it, right? All right, we're going to go, we'll still buy them eggs. And now you're starting to see people start to crumble, and fold. The name of the game is one, and the name of this game is called how quick can you stash your cash and make it into something real? Hey, this is like the ultimate, what was that movie called? I can't think of it. It was a TV show. Ozark, I think it was. I think they were money laundering. Hey, this is the quickest way. Listen, hey, you taking that fraudulent fake money that they paying you on your paycheck? Take it. I put it in that money machine. Tesla. XRP. All right, when that thing, I'm real estate. Lamb truck. All right, I'm just playing. No, you think I'm joking? Lamb truck. Real estate. Yacht, real estate, Tesla. I'm just telling you, hey, you heard my game plan. I just gave it to you. That's the quarterback's play right there. Don't say nobody told you. A quick key in on Nvidia. We're trying to make this quick here. Kumar raised price targets to Nvidia to $500 from 450. Interesting. It's funny how somebody's been screaming. It's funny how somebody's been screaming these things to you when we were on this little fall, which, like I said, guys, healthy retracement from 480, right? Now, remember, they downgraded it. And then they just magically upgraded after people do their little selling off. Hey, listen, if you haven't learned the name of the game, I can't get it to you, but I'm just going to keep screaming it to you, try to bash you in the head as many times as I can, as many ways as I can. Put it on through. Lastly, just to end up on this clip, guys, I want y'all to feel, hey, I listen to this right here. This that down south. This that down south music. But I'm just trying to tell you, I found this very interesting because you're starting to realize how many people are starting to open their eyes now. When their bank account start getting hit, you're starting to realize all this agenda stuff is coming to an end. That orange man might be coming back. I'm just trying to tell you that. Vote however you want to, but like I said, take a current look at the state of affairs and tell me if you like what's going on. Hey, Garrett Genzel, we appreciate you not doing nairn. But let's listen to it before we close off.
People like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, 'cause the rich men.
Hey, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, listen. Hey, anybody up north, you're welcome on down here in the south, baby. Listen, we just not really going for none of that nonsense, all right? I'm seeing too much malarkey going down. Guys, like we said, I've been screaming it. The dollar hasn't been backed by gold for years now. It's just in your mind. As soon as people start to realize that dollar's not worth anything, that's when the real problem ensues. And like I said, I'm going to be set up on what the next maneuver is, which is going to be cryptocurrency. It's not a question. It's not a question at this point. But like I said, guys, much love to y'all. Much support, guys. Hey, we're trying to hit 1,000. If you haven't subscribed, if you don't subscribe, you're a hater. It's all right. It's all right. Because listen, you still going to come here. You still going to watch. But here's the funny thing about it. We still going to get the irregardless. So it only makes sense for you to come join this Money Mafia. All we doing is bringing bangers. And for those of you that are part of Money Mafia, y'all know I love y'all to death, baby. Much love to y'all, baby. Y'all hold it down. We're going to be back with it tomorrow. Now I'm about to go decimate this gymnasium. But first, DJ Brandon, can you hit him with it?